Jacob Hester. So they're using all the backs. First down. Next play, now 16-yard line. Look at the clock. 103, 102. Oh, you're kidding me.
Quarterback center exchange. Something they do how many times per game?
Yeah.
And all they're doing is trying to get it in position to have an attempt at a game-winning field goal.
He could not get the center exchange. They were lining up to kick what would have been the go-ahead field goal with about a minute remaining. Rivers lost the football. So the Chiefs now have time. 37 seconds left. Last year, Kerry Colbert was an assistant coach at USC. He's back. Oh, we are destined for overtime.
And that's Weddle's second interception of the evening.
Yes, it was. Chargers win the toss, but they go 3 and out. So here's Castle to Baldwin for 11, first down. Now 2nd and 8, 2 plays later, approaching the 45. Dexter McCluster is your wide receiver, is your running back, doesn't matter. He makes a move, he gets a first down. He crosses the 45, pushes down towards the 40. That's a 13-yard gain. Now the Chiefs got a false start. 3 plays later, it's Matt Castle to Steve Breston, 17 yards. He gets to the 30. Ryan Suckup is warming in the wings.
Mr. Irrelevant might soon be relevant.
You think he'll be relevant?
He might.
Jackie Battle relevant. 6 yards down to the 15. Todd Haley growing the beard for good luck. Does it bring him luck for Ryan Suckup? 30 yards, game-winning field goal. It is good. The Chiefs have won again. They started 0-3. They've won 4 in a row.
Well, folks, that was a flashback moment in 2011 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Chiefs look for another win versus the Chargers in LA this time. Let's see if they can do it and things they need to do to get it done.
65 toss power trap. That might pop wide open, Rats.
Well, TPT people, the Kansas City Chiefs tried to secure the AFC West this Sunday on Sunday Night Football in LA versus the heated rival Los Angeles. No, it's not, they're not in San Diego anymore. Los Angeles Chargers. I almost said San Diego. But the Chargers are still a team that give the Chiefs fits over the years. They always have. They always will. A lot of you may be thinking, no Keenan Allen, no Mike Williams. Maybe. Mike Williams, he's doubtful. So is Keenan Allen. Just got the notification a couple of minutes ago that those guys are doubtful. I still think one or maybe both of them could play. And that'll bring me on the first thing I want to talk about those two guys is Trent McDuffie. Trent McDuffie, I hope these guys do play because we'll be able to see what Trent McDuffie can do versus elite receivers, especially Mike Williams, because I'm going to be completely honest with you. Mike Williams torches the Chiefs. He just does. Mike Williams absolutely torches the Kansas City Chiefs. If you look up Mike Williams' numbers versus the Chiefs, he just torches the Chiefs every single year. I don't know what it is, a deep ball guy. He has great ball catching ability, but he just kills the Chiefs. So I'll be interested to see if they put they put Trent McDuffie over there on him to slow him down. So I would love to see the Chiefs slow down Mike Williams because they're going to test those rookie corners immediately. We know Justin Herbert's going to do it. I know they like to check down to Eckler a lot, but they're going to try to test those corners, those rookie corners like they did last time. They may not even have Everett, their tight end, but they will try to be testy versus our corners. And I'm fine with that, in all honesty. So I'd like to see what our corners can do versus this high-powered wide receiver duo with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams if those guys play. Because this will be their first test versus Justin Herbert versus an elite quarterback. Yes, they played Trevor Lawrence and they had some playmakers, but don't get it twisted. Justin Herbert is a different breed compared to Trevor Lawrence. So The first thing I want to see out of the Chiefs defense is what Trent McDuffie can do versus these taller jump ball receivers. Moving on to the next thing I'm going to talk about, we're going to just fire these away this week, is I think this is going to be a big game for Isaiah Pacheco. We see that Clyde now. I think he's going to be a role player now. We're not going to see Clyde getting the ball like he used to. I think Pacheco can have a big day because the Chargers' rush defense is not great. So I'd love to see Pacheco running the ball here. I want to see Pacheco get more than just 10 carries. I want to see him get at least close to 15, 20 carries. If the Chiefs, if they don't have a guy like Mike Williams and they can't put up points, because the Chargers are beat up. There is a chance that the Chiefs could go out here and just put it on the Chargers. They could. There's a huge chance. No Juju Smith, which we're going to get to here in a minute. But I think this is a game where they could be up by a lot, and you can just see Pacheco getting fed and go for close to 100 yards this game. That's going to be kind of my hot take this week, is that Isaiah Pacheco, IP man. That's what I'm going to start calling him, the IP man. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks, the IP man. I like that as a nickname. He needs a nickname, the IP man. If y'all don't know what that is, it's a like karate movie ninja guy, the IP man. He's swift, he's quick, the IP man. I like it. So the IP man needs to get going because I think they're going to go with him the rest of the season. He will be the starting back. I think it's going to be Pacheco first and second down. Third down, you have Jerick McKinnon receiving the ball, knows how to block and pass coverage, knows how to block very well, as we saw versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, picking up blitzes versus Walker, their first-round pick, stud player, picking up blitzes versus him. So you have Jerick McKinnon on third down, and you have Isaiah Pacheco, who I think kind of reminds me of Larry Johnson. Not necessarily the quickness, but runs hard like Larry Johnson. So if they can get him going, I want to see him get close to 20 carries this game. So something that I think is going to be big, and this may be a little bit of a hot take, on Sunday, someone that excelled last game, and with the injury of Juju Smith this game, which speedy recovery to Juju Smith. I hope he comes back because he's been balling with a capital B. So I hope Juju Smith comes back strong and healthy because he's played very well. Chiefs need to re-sign him ASAP. Is the guy somehow they got for a 3rd and 6th round pick over in New York, not the Jets. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Kadarius Joker Face Tony. I think he's going to have a big game, and I think he's going to slid himself as the number 2, close to being the number 1 wide receiver on this team. Yes, maybe a hot take, but I'm going for it, guys. I think he has the Tyreek Hill type qualities this team needs. Because I think now you're going to have Juju out there. You got to keep account for him. And all of a sudden you got Kelsey out there. You got to, where's Kelsey at? And then all of a sudden, who's streaking up the field? You have even MVS out there, who's quick too, who I think is getting a little too much hate. And even I give him too much hate sometimes. But he's the type of guy with the ball in his hands, he could take it to the crib. And with McCole Hardman out there and Kadarius Toney, the things you can do in motion, the things you can put these guys on jet sweeps now in the backfield, just the game planning you can do, and you know what Andy Reid can do with these guys is unbelievable. They lose a guy like Tyreek Hill, and everyone in this offseason, Chargers fans, oh my gosh, all they did was bring in guys. They fired up, they loaded up, they were firing every bullet they had to bring in guys this offseason. And when the gun smoke cleared away, what team is still there right now and first seed in the AFC? The Kansas City Chiefs. And they have a chance, folks, to lock up the AFC West. Lock it up on Sunday versus the Chargers. If they win, they'll have solidified a 4-game lead versus the Chargers and win the AFC West in week number 10. The Chiefs are an organization that just has found a way to win week in and week out, year after year. When you're adding guys like Kadarius Toney, they're just going to keep getting more dangerous. So before I get out of here real quick, some things I have to get off my chest and I think has to be better is this special teams this Sunday. I talked about the special teams on Tuesday. Now I'm talking about them again on Friday. Harrison Butker is not healthy. Get him out of there. Find someone that can make some field goals because he's missing PATs. He is. Stop taking punts at the 2-yard line. Stop fielding punts at the 2-yard line or kickoffs at the 2-yard line. Let it roll into the end zone and go from there. You have Patrick freaking Mahomes. Patrick freaking Mahomes. So, those are some of the things they need to work on ASAP. And another thing I would like to see is George Karlaftis getting home. I think this is the week he finally gets home. I also want to put that down. I have George Karlaftis getting a sack on Justin Herbert this week, recording his first full sack in the NFL. Well, folks, that'll do it for today's episode. A quick episode here on Friday. Make sure you guys follow us on all of our social medias. As always, go check out Jaden's jerseys as well for awesome sports apparel like this and like this that I'm wearing. And, of course, this awesome Orlando Solo Bears hat I'm wearing. Shout out Orlando Solo Bears. But make sure you guys go do all that, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for another edition of the TPT Podcast.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell, follow us on all social media, and check out our videos each week.